guys, and welcome to another design, build and test slash race, whatever we want to call this series, with me, Mad Chili, on automation first obviously, and then on to BeamNG later. So we are building today a very sensible hatchback. Yeah, I know, what's happened to me? Something's gone wrong. Yeah, we're making a really sensible hatchback, something think like a Ford Fiesta sort of thing. So our goals, want this thing to be fairly good on fuel economy, top speed about 150, something like that. We'll probably fit it with like a, maybe a 2-litre engine, I'm thinking. Maybe like something like an inline 4, maybe, 4-cylinder engine, maybe, inline 3, something like that. So we'll wait for it to load. We'll use a hatchback body. The aim, we want this thing to be pretty good, like maybe a hot hatch. So it's fairly good in the corners. We'll definitely whack up the downforce, as downforce matters a lot more than straight line speed in this thing. But no active aero or active wings, anything like that. Nothing like that for us today. So let's have a look at what we've got. So, body type. Right, so no sedan. Actually, we can have a sedan. No, actually, we'll keep wagons and all that. No coupe. None of these. We'll definitely make a sporty MPV sometime. Get rid of the wagons. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for a hatchback. So these are the hatchbacks we've got as a choice. I'm thinking one of these, basically, maybe. So, drag's about the same. We'll go with a 5-door. And unlike all our other cars, this will have 4 seats, as it is a sensible hatchback. It's not meant to tear up the track. I know typically it would have. So let's have a look. So definitely, I know cost really should matter in this, but, again, it doesn't matter. That's not the aim here. So minimal weight. We'll try and get minimal weight on this thing. So even if it is made of carbon fibre, I know that's a bit silly, but and we'll try to make something, it's basically want to make it quite light, because this thing's not going to have a ton of power. We want more drivability as well. Anything more drivability, less sportiness. We're not focused on sportiness here today with this car. So, compactness, want to be, well, pretty good. Actually, low capacity want to be pretty good. So, low capacity, look, that's full on low capacity. And it puts it there. This is pretty on drivability, though. I think we'll go with this. So we want a mix, obviously. We definitely want some load capacity and want high drivability. This has some pretty high drivability, so we'll use that. Quality, obviously, always 15. We're definitely going to make a new engine family and variant. So we're going to call this a sensible hatchback slash sedan slash wagon. So anything like a basically sensible family, but we're calling it that. So we'll save that. Yeah, inline 4 maybe, because 3 is the minimum. So inline 4. We want something like a 2-litre engine, probably something like that. We want it to be quite light, really. So we'll choose the lightest thing. Yeah, it's about maybe a 2-litre, so that's like 2,000 cc's, isn't it? I will check. I will just check. So 2,000 cc is 2 litres, yeah. So I thought so. So we've got about 2 litres. We'll go for like a 2.4 litre. We're probably going to make it all-wheel drive. We could potentially make it front-wheel drive. Given, a lot of these hatchbacks are 4-wheel drive. They tend to be front-wheel drive, actually, so we'll probably make it front-wheel drive. We'll see what's best. We'll try to make like maybe a 3 litre. Go on, let's make a 3 litre. You know what, 2.9. Save on the fuel a little bit. So we'll make a 2.9 litre. Space is not an issue. And then this we want sort of a mix wants here. We want pretty good emissions, although the emissions don't seem to be affected by this. So we'll just choose the best we've got. Emissions. What's best on emissions? So obviously, this being a family car, we do want it to be pretty good on emissions. You know, to be kind to the environment and all that. So I want to try and have a pretty good car as well. We want to try and fit as much RPM in here as we can. We might go back and tweak some of this later, but for now we're pretty good. So what's best on emissions? So there you go, that's pretty good luck. So we'll see how that affects RPM later on, but for now that's what we're going with. I don't know what this affects, the VVT. It doesn't really seem to add much, it doesn't really seem to affect much, so we'll just add that in for now. Max quality, right, no turbo. We'll use direct injection and all that. We'll get maximum airflow, standard, and regular petrol we want in here. Not going to be leaded, not going to be anything premium, just regular. I don't want this to be too mad on fuel economy either, so we might have quite a, simple. Right, we want pretty high airflow though. We definitely want high airflow. We'll go with long tubular. And we'll sort all the other stuff through later. So at the moment we've got 197 horsepower, which is pretty decent for a car like this. We'll ramp up the quality to make sure we're getting the maximum out of this thing for what we're getting. So at the moment, look, reliability is very high. It's not very loud, which is good. Its fuel economy is like 28%, so it could be a little bit higher. And emissions, it's pretty good, I think. So for now, I don't know, what improves emissions and things? Better fuel economy is a higher compression. So definitely going for a higher fuel economy. We do want to try and get, that's the most important thing for this car, is our fuel economy. So the cam profile will give us some better fuel economy. However, yeah, 29.9 there, like that. That seems to be like the peak. Does a VVT affect it? Makes it worse, so yeah. So we're trying to go for some pretty good fuel economy. I don't know how we're going to get such good fuel economy out of this thing, but oh, there you go. Raising this seems to be a little bit better. We definitely want to rise the RPMs up a little bit. We'll say 6,500. Let's say 6,000 RPMs. There we go. We can get some better fuel economy out of the fuel mixture without dragging down the power too much. We're improving there you go, 32.2 we've got that up to on our fuel economy. I don't know how good that is. It's in percentage, but I don't really know how good it is. So but things like this, I don't know whether they affect the car at all. This is the best on emissions, so 225 horsepower, it's alright. However, I think we should get more out of this thing. Okay, 32.3. Is there any issues with the exhaust needs widening. Okay, we'll sort that out. Where are you, exhaust? Can't find you. Exhaust. Yeah, that needs to be a bit wider. That's massively helped our power input. For some reason it helps you. There you go. That's the best fuel economy we're going to get with the exhaust. Yeah, look, 31. There you go, 31.6 out of that one. 32.3. Oh, the smaller the exhaust, the better. That's not good. So we'll keep going until this is like 1 on the exhaust. There we go. We're trying to make this thing pretty good on fuel. I'll see what I can do to improve. There you go, no catalytic converter seems to help, although that massively yeah, this three-way seems to be a little bit better. Bypass valves, are they going to help? Not really. Race tubular? Nope. We'll probably stick with, I don't know, we'll just try and get a good exhaust out of this thing. I'm happy to stick it like at 0.99 there. That looks like the best we're going to get. And reverse flow also increases it, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Despite the fact it helps our fuel economy. I don't think we're going to be able to get much better fuel out of this thing now. I think we're alright. I don't know how about that fuel economy. I don't really understand totally what we can do about that now. The fuel mixture is pretty low. We're on standard. What's single? Is that going to help anything? Okay, single per cylinder helps a little bit. Though our throttle response is going down because of that quite badly. So we'll improve that. It's not that loud. We'll see how loud it is now, actually. Let's test it out. Yeah, that's a nice level of loudness. I'd like to get more RPMs out of this thing, though. But I don't think it can cope. There we go, 6,400 RPM. There we go, we've got 241 horsepower out of this thing, which is pretty average for a hatchback. I'll just Google now. So, Ford Fiesta, is it RS? Power. I think it's the RS is the quick one. It's got a 2.3 litre engine. It is turbocharged though, interestingly. So maybe we should get a turbo going on this thing. If it's turbocharged, maybe we're a good idea. I can't find what exact power it has though. 133 horsepower. It must be an old one. Yeah, like 1990s. I don't know, it's probably got about 300 horsepower, 250, something like that. But it is turbocharged, interestingly. Does that help? What does that help with? For us, it massively decreases fuel efficiency. We'll go with no turbo, I think. Also, why are we suddenly down to 218 horsepower? What happened? Something's gone up here. Like, why has it suddenly changed to 218 horsepower? We had like 250. We had like 247 earlier. Game. I'm wondering what's going on here. It must have changed something that I put in. I don't know what's changed. I'm looking now. I don't think it's changed anything. Right, change that. There we go. That's a bit better. For some reason it changed the sort of exhaust we had. I don't know why. There we go, 241 horsepower. There we go. I don't know, for some reason it just decided to change what we had randomly. So it's 2.9 litre engine but no turbo. I don't think this thing needs a turbo. I don't know, what does a turbo even do? What does it help us with? Maybe actually, I know what we'll do. This is the hatchback. We'll make a hot hatch version of this next time. That's a better idea, isn't it? And we'll fit a turbo to that one and really tune up the engine. But in that case, maybe we should sort of limit the engine a little bit. To make sure that there's enough difference between these two. The bypass valves help us at all. Doesn't look like I think it's okay now. Let's have a test. Not bad. So now we want a fairly good. I don't know why it's giving us wagon options now. We want a hatchback game. So we've got a number of things we could put this into. Definitely going to be the hatchback. So one of these two. And they don't seem to be any different, really. Got the 5-door and the 3-door. We'll go with the 5-door. So this is our hatchback model. The other one might be a 3-door, actually. The other one that we make. I don't know how to make this look a bit more Ford Fiesta-y. Or at all hatchbacky. It looks almost like a little Fiat or something. Reminds me of. I don't know. We'll see what we can do with that. I want this thing to be pretty short for city car driving. So we'll try and make it quite short, like that maybe. I don't know, it has got 5 doors in it though, thinking about it. So maybe we want it to be a bit longer, so we can stretch it back just that little bit. That looks quite cool actually. We will split that in a little bit, that's better. Looks a bit nicer now. And then the front, maybe we'll... like that, something like that maybe. Quality settings, that's the only thing that's being told at the moment. Paint doesn't matter, we'll change that in beam to any colour we want, actually. We can. So what lights? I want this thing to look alright. Like, I know a lot of my cars don't look good. I want this one to look quite nice. Nope, not those. I really want them to look nice. What's my favourites that I've used before? These? No. What else have we got? Something like this? No, that looks really odd. That just looks really bad. We've got loads to do, we've got loads to use, but I just don't know what to use. Oh, those could look alright. I don't know. What about these? Nope. Something like that? Those look weird. These... oh, these look alright. I like those. Weird maybe, but I like them. We'll use those then. Light on the back. Well, these are a bit... these, I don't know why, but these always look better in this game. I have to make them a bit smaller because they're a bit too close together. There's not really enough room for them on the side of this car. We need to have ones that are like straight up, like these, to work on this car. That's better. That's better, right. And indicator, well, nice and simple indicator, just up here, like that. A grille, right, this is what might change the look of our car. What's quite a nice looking one? I don't want a sporty looking one. I want a fairly sort of normal looking one, like this maybe. Nice and plain. Why do they always look so terrible in this game, the grills? This one looks upside down. Go flip it all the way over, that's better. It's not upside down anymore. How have I moved it to the back? How do I do that? Move forward, there we go. So I can't make a car look nice in this game. There we go, that's a bit better. That's a bit nicer. It still looks a bit strange maybe, but... no scoops or anything like that. It's nothing silly. No, we'll go with a little spoiler on the back. Like, it looks like this thing already has one actually, but... you know what, we'll save the spoiler for the hot one. we'll save that for the hot version. Right, fuel cap. This one will have mirrors because we're not trying to be aerodynamic with this one, and it is a road car. Unlike the others we've made. Surprisingly, I don't think we've actually made a road car yet. A proper road car. Even though they have had number plates, so technically they're road legal. Although I'd argue against that. I don't know why, but they're always the wrong way round in this game. Mirrors. They are always the wrong way round, the mirrors in this game, and it drives me insane. What if I put them down? Does that, like, fix them? No. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand this. I'm doing something wrong, maybe, but there's... There you go. That's better. They're the weirdest looking mirrors ever, and I highly doubt they work. But whatever. What's this body moulding? You can't even do anything with that. I've done all this. Aerial. Little aerial on the top. And number plate, just something quite just normal. We'll go with like a Great Britain one for this. I don't want one of those ones that stick out that I tend to use. What the? Why do they always stick out like that? How do I stop them from doing that? I don't think I can somehow. There we go. That's a better one. And I know there's, I don't know, for some reason there's no yellow ones that I can use. I don't believe. Unfortunately, there are no yellow. Yeah, obviously in the UK it's yellow on the back. But there doesn't appear to be on yellow ones, so we'll just stick with that. We'll fit a little badge to this one. I know we haven't to any others. We need to get like a Mad Chili badge. I don't know how to make one. You know what? Let's go for like, yeah, I like it. It's like an eagle or something, some sort of bird. We'll only put it on the front. I know you can't really tell what it even looks like, but whatever. Right, exhausts. Just one pair of twin exhausts, I think, will do. What other little things can we add? We'll definitely add the turbo decal to one of the other ones. This is the hotter one we make. We'll definitely add a turbo decal because it's just cool. Like, you have to do that. You have to do that. Can't not. I think we're all good, actually. I'd say we're alright. So, can we not make this thing front-wheel drive? Okay, then. We'll make it all-wheel drive, then. Right, we want this... I think this is going to be an automatic. Since it's for... Actually, no, just a standard manual. Nice standard manual gearbox, I think. With 6 ratios. This thing's not doing 304 game. There's no way it's ever going to do that. We'll limit it to a top speed of about 165 anyway, to make sure people don't go speeding in it. We haven't got any suggestions yet, so far. Electric locking, electric LSD. Power distribution will leave more to the front to get better drivability. Definitely sort of, yeah, definitely medium compound tyres. Definitely more tyre width to increase grip. And, well, probably carbon fibre rims. All it does is add prestige, actually. It does produce weight, though, which is quite important. So, and then the rim diameter, more grip, it's higher. Okay, why not? We'll make it a little bit better, and then same with this one. We'll go with maybe some vented disc brakes. Always the max amount of pistons, because it seems like a pain trying to get brakes that don't fade in this game when we convert them into beam. So I'll make them nice and large. Pad type, definitely 100% race. We'll go 60, 40 and max quality. Definitely downforce under tray, max downforce, no cooling flaps. I don't think we're not over fussed, are we? And we'll stick with all this. Get a little bit of brake airflow to stop them from fading. Yeah, 3 in the back, 2 in the front. We'll go with the standard interior, standard infotainment, power steering, traction aids, all that. We'll go with definitely advanced safety for the family. We want max, definitely. And comfort, maybe. We'll just go with standard springs, I think. What's the highest drivability? Active Sport gets us the highest drivability, I think. Hyper Pneumatic also gets us some pretty good drivability. Sportiness, we don't want massive sportiness, we want some reliability, so we'll go with this one here. So here we go, we can see that at a slow speed this thing really isn't very understeery, which is very good. We haven't really got many issues to this car. So our downforce. Okay, for some reason we're generating negative downforce. This thing's very good on the understeer though. It doesn't understeer very often. Look at that, but under 100, we're good, which is what we wanted, which is lovely. So this thing should be fairly nice to drive. One thing that's important then, let's have a look. What is our weight distribution then? So weight distribution is 56-44. Consider a power split. So 56-44 on the power split. So where are you, power split? I need to find you. There we go, 56-44. Front dampers are hard. Rear dampers are hard. Both of them reducing drivability and comfort. Where are the dampers? That's not the pad type, is it? No, I don't think so. This thing can stop in 6 seconds, so maybe we should tune that back a little bit. 6 seconds is fairly quick. Oh, I can't find the dampers. What's it on about? Unless it means like the brake pads, which I don't think it does. Dampers, there they are. They're too hard, so I want to make them a bit more soft, is it? Is that what it is? Oh, it's this. We'll go with, maximum cargo. Okay, we'll go this one here, up to 4 passengers and a little bit of cargo. So that's like your typical everyday drive, basically, with a family in it. Dampers. That's reducing drivability. There you go, 2.6 looks pretty good now. Front dampers are too soft, okay? Still moaning at me for them being too soft. Now they're hard, like 2.4. Yes, 2.4 is the magic number with this then. However, for the rear ones, there we go, that's better. So that, according to this, that's the best we can get, although I'm not so sure about that somehow. Ride height will increase slightly, max quality obviously. Tyres are wide for the chosen tyre compound. Try decreasing the front tyre width and the back tyre width. Did it say decrease? Yeah, decrease. That's a bit better. Cool, the rear tyres are wide, okay? Apparently the rear tyre, there you go. Rear brake force is very high compared to grip. So we are increasing our grip actually, which is quite nice. We should end up with a fairly nice car to drive here. And rear brake size needs to come down apparently. I want this thing to have fairly good brakes, but we'll go down to 6 seconds. There you go. I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with what we've got. And we'll decrease the pad type slightly. That's about it. A pan now tends to understeer. Okay, great. oversteer, sorry. Try to increase rear grip. This thing's absolute terribleness. Like, doesn't understand anything. There, we'll just set that. I don't really understand, but okay. Game's being a bit odd, so we'll just set that. And there we go. I'd say that's our car complete. Top speed 152. Look at that. That's pretty much exact to the design brief. So I'll turn down this slightly then. 153 we got that up to now, top speed. So yeah, 153. I'm pretty happy with that. 153 is very good. What do cooling flaps do? Now we'll fit them anyway then. So yeah, there we go, 155 limiter, 153 this thing can reach, which, you know, that's pretty decent. Maybe it could do a little bit more, but I'd say it's pretty decent. I'm not going to go changing anything now. Gear spacing, maybe we can change a bit, I don't know. This will increase our drivability a little bit. Okay, 153, so we'll stick with that. Won't bother testing it around a test track. It doesn't really fit any design briefs at all. Handling and brakes apparently aren't very good. Brake balance, minus 26. Oh dear, what have we done with the brake balance? Let's, okay, we want to increase the brake balance this way then a little bit, I think. The brake bias, that's better. That might have helped a little bit, I don't know. Why can't I view our top speed anymore? Where is it? Where's our top speed? I can't find it on here. Oh, great. Why can't I see it? What happened to that? Detail stats, is it? Test track, 153, still. Handling and brakes is a bit better. The brake balance is still not too great. Yeah, drivability could be a bit higher, so we'll try. I don't know so we've got slight oversteer now. Oversteer is not too bad, I guess, because we have the driver aids in there, and we've got any wheel spin. I'll just check that. Pretty much no wheel spin at all. So pretty much no wheel spin, 0.6%. Cool. 153 top speed, I'm happy with that, you know, I'm pretty happy. So we'll go ahead and stick that on there. Yeah, the brake balance, this still thinks is out. I'm not letting the front do all the braking. However, this thinks that's better, for some reason. I'm not doing that. I don't know, there you go, 65, you know what, no. We'll say 65% on the front, like that. There we go, I'm happy with that. So there you go, this is our finished car. We've got, not too bad, is it? So, yeah, we'll go ahead and save this now to here, and then we're going to export it to Beam. Yeah, not bad. It's fuel economy 49 mpg. That's very good fuel economy. Reliability 95 almost, that's really good. Drivability is up to 55, so it's a bit better. It doesn't really fit any categories at all, really. Somehow the closest thing how is it closest to a hypercar when it has a top speed of 152? That makes no sense. It's got 5 seats, okay, 5 seats, 5 doors, top speed of 150, and an inline 4. Yes, it's a hypercar. I'm like, what? That's really dumb, actually. Right, we're going to go ahead and export it to Beam. So this is the Chili. What should we call our line of hatchbacks? Well, Ford call theirs like the Fiesta. I don't know what to call ours. It's a not too bad looking car. The Chili. Honestly, if you guys have any names so I can name other cars, please drop it below, because I don't know. I need to get some better names. We'll call it the chili. I'm actually really trying to think of a name here. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna call it. Oh, this is terrible. This is like why? I can't think. I need to think of names before recording these videos. I really need to think of names. Actually, we could name. Why didn't we do this in the first place? We could name all our cars after different heats of chili. Oh dear. I should have done that with all of them. Okay, well this can be the chili, I don't know, jalapeno? Jalapeno? Oh dear. Yeah, why not? How do you spell jalapeno? I've forgotten. Am I spelling it right? Yes, I am. That's amazing. I just typed it into Google and I spelt it right. Right, I can't do that little line above the N with my keyboard, but the chili jalapeno or jalapeno, however you want to pronounce it. I think you meant to pronounce it jalapeno, but lots of people say jalapeno. Anyway, yeah, we should have done that with loads of. I don't know. Is it that hot? Is it as hot as a jalapeno? Jalapeno. I don't know. We'll call it that. I like the name. I'll go ahead and export it now. So we'll just let it export. And then obviously we'll have the jalapeno GT. Or actually, let's call it the RS, because that's like generally, I don't know why, but that's like the RS or the S or whatever it is. So there you go. That's our car. It's alright. Actually, maybe a bit high. It doesn't actually ride that high, does it? Right, I'll start getting all. I'll start getting everything ready for Bean now. And I'll see you guys in BeamNG. Okay, guys, BeamNG is just loading up now, and then we get to test this lovely car. It's been a bit longer designing it than usual. Just need to go into graphics. There we go. Back on full screen you go. It's better. And free roam. Dunsfold. Let's go ahead and get ourselves loaded in and see how this thing drives. Now again, test track maybe isn't the right place to test this thing, so I think we'll see what it does around a lap, see how it is to drive, and then maybe we'll take it into the city and see how it handles there with a bunch of traffic. I think that's the plan. So yeah, no straight line speed test to this thing. And we're not going to time the. Actually, we will time a lap. See how it is around a lap. But straight line speed really isn't our priority in this thing. We know it's about 150, and that's all we need to know. So here's the GT4. No, that's the other one. Here's the jalapeno. I don't know. It's a weird name we've just given it. I don't know. Seriously, guys, if you have any suggestions for names for my cars, please drop them in the comments below, so I don't have to go thinking on the spot. Why is this thing so high up? It's way too high up. It looks almost silly, like how high up it is. It looks really silly. Anyway, right. Let's see how this thing handles. So, unlike our other cars, I can just mash the throttle and that's it in this car. It really isn't a fast car off the line. It's not meant to be, as I said. This car's, it's meant to feel quite nice to drive. Oh dear, I don't know, we spat out a little bit there. This thing, so he's still a little bit crazy under braking, this car. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit loose, this car. It's not the most awesome car. I think, again, that it's not meant to be driven as a racer, remember that. This thing is not going to be visiting track days. It's not built for that, it's a hatchback. I mean, like, really, the job it's meant to do is to take people to and from the shops and, you know, to and from work and all that sort of stuff. Whoa! Yeah, this thing isn't great to drive on a track, I'll give you that. Maybe this is the wrong place to be testing it, that's for certain. Whoa! And... why... seriously? I don't know what this thing did say. It would have a bit of oversteer. Maybe, I don't know. This is why I would have liked to make it front-wheel drive, really. But we haven't got that as an option. It handles pretty well, but it spins out very easily, unfortunately. We'll try and fix that problem with the GT, because the GT will be the more track day made car. So we'll try and, yeah, we'll definitely try and fix all these problems when it comes to the GT. But for this car, we're okay. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll fix that problem for the GT. Now, however, let's go ahead and see how this thing actually works as a city car. So, oh yeah, there's also some new cars that have been built into BeamNG. I might do a video on those at some point, I think. I'll have to, won't I? Yeah, I want to know how you make things like that in automation. I'd love to make something like these that aren't so bad, like this one. You know, they don't look quite as bad. This one, I don't know. This one is not the best looking car. It's all right. How I looked into another map. Do I need to leave? I think I might need to leave. And then join another map. Where's the maps? We'll use West Coast, I think. Where's West Coast? They've also redone Small Island. There you go, West Coast. I want to spawn in, I'd say in like somewhere like Chinatown. So, and then we'll drive this round with a bunch of traffic and see how it gets on, I guess. So, I really want to see how it gets on. What's going on here? Here we go. We've loaded in, and it's... oh dear, it hasn't fully loaded in yet, obviously. There we go. Looks like it's time to load in there. Right, so we're going to load in our car, the chili jalapeno. Yeah, maybe it's the high drive height. We'll definitely lower the ride height for the sport version that we make. That's for certain. We will definitely do that. So let's go ahead and go to AI, and then traffic, and then spawn normal. And then, you know, we'll just drive it around, see how it handles as an everyday car. Is it really taking this long to spawn in? Sometimes there is a bit of a lag when it spawns in AI. But, hello, Beam. Have I, like, crashed the game or something? I may have crashed the game. Oh my god, I just see the little... when that little load thing appears on the cursor, there we go, that's better. Yeah, sometimes this game can be a bit weird when it comes to loading AI. Right, so overtaking passes that test, it's quick enough to overtake. And then just following the AI, we've got indicators, obviously, so we can use them. Just a nice little turn. And then I can power it up like that. Overtaking, yeah, so this thing's pretty good, so it handles the bumps, so it's not bad at all. And then the brakes for the traffic lights, yep. So overall, yeah, this thing's pretty good. And then say we're going to go racing around the city centre like some loon. Yeah, it's okay. Obviously that's not really what you're meant to be doing in this car. Fast turn, maybe at like 30. Okay, you can overcook this thing a little bit. You can overcook it. What's the AI doing here? Has the AI messed something up again? Looks like they've definitely hit something, that car there. The AI in this game, honestly, sometimes, they're not great. Also, I think we've messed something up on our car. There we go, that's better. Oh dear. Sorry. This thing doesn't, you know, this thing handles damage pretty well. Yeah, the AI in this game are a bit stupid. They do tend to get damaged very quickly. But yeah, as a city car, you know, it's fairly quick to get round. Up to motorway speed, let's try. Pretty quick up to motorway speed. Pretty quiet when it gets there. Oh dear, just hit something. I don't know what's happened to the buses. They just, yeah, slightly glitched maybe. It's a pretty quick car. You can lose control of it, however, but it's a pretty good car. Pretty quick, I'd say. So, driving down a pier. Oh dear, we just lost ourselves a tyre. Wait, did that tyre just deflated as soon as we loaded in? That wasn't good. Why did that happen? We can't have that happening all the time. Handbrake worked pretty well. So yeah, I enjoy this car. It's a nice little car. It's perfect for driving around the city. You know, if we try to take that dragster van around the city, it would be a little bit mad. Oh dear. However, this thing, as I said, it's a little bit too maybe not oversteery, a little too, I don't know how to describe it, just not, like if you go on a corner, slightly overcook it, and that's it. Like, this thing's round, sometimes, like, and that's not really what, you don't want it to be that easy to spin out. That's the problem with this thing. However, you know, it seems to be alright once you get the hang of it. I don't know, maybe like warming up the tyres or something, who knows. It's got road tyres on it. See, look, I didn't even go around that corner particularly quick, and you could have lost control of it. I mean, I understand typically you wouldn't be doing this, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, look, I turned that corner at 23, and we spun out. So it's maybe it's the high ride height or something. For the GT version, we'll definitely try to fix that, but apart from that, it's a very nice car. So we'll go ahead and park it up down here. Actually, let's do a brake test. So 50 from that hill. So its brakes are very good. I don't know, the AI is so dumb. That AI just like drove straight into the warning sign, which was quite funny. I don't know, I wish the AI were a bit less stupid in this game. I'll definitely say that. They can be a little bit thick. Like, I just wrecked 2 of them. Lost the wheel. This thing loses a wheel quite easily as well. I mean, say again that you shouldn't really be driving it like this. So we'll go ahead and park it up here. We'll respawn it here. What is it with the tyres not loading in correctly? There we go. Right, let's park ourselves up then. And we'll take a little snip of it for... take a little snip tool of it for the BeamNG forum. As always, the link to this car will be in the description below. The mods have been unbelievably popular, the ones I've been making. They've had over 350 downloads now, as of today, which is Sunday midday time. Absolutely excellent. Thank you guys. I mean, I know a lot of people doing it probably aren't even fans of the channel. They probably don't watch it. But it's absolutely amazing. So if you guys want to hop on down there and download it as well, please do. I will be very happy if you guys do that. Like I said, the amount of downloads we've had has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, this car's pretty good. It's the changes of elevation as well of the West Coast that do it. This West Coast map obviously does have the changes of elevation. Oh dear, we just broke off the front number plate. We're not legal anymore. How are the mirrors actually? Let's try out the mirrors before we do anything else. Before we finish this video, I want to try the mirrors because I don't understand. I don't know how well they work. Let's have a look. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we can have a proper view in camp, like inside view. Unfortunately, I don't think we get one of those with this car. But yeah, it does its job. It's not mad. It's not loud. It is a little bit too easy to overcook on a corner. It is a little bit too easy to do that, so we need to sort that out. But it can overtake, it's got indicators, you know, it does its job. So try the horn. I don't think we've got a horn. Do these things not have horns? Oh. I'm pressing H and nothing's happening. I'm pretty sure H is still horn. I don't know what happens to the buses. The buses keep breaking, I think. Oh, deep. What the? Rip. We didn't even go that quick and we managed to roll it. That's amazing. Anyway, let's go ahead and park it up before I cause any more destruction around the West Coast streets. There you go. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. As always, as I said, link down in the description if you want to download this thing. I hope you guys do. And I will also there's a link in my channel banner, bottom right hand corner of my channel banner, the little BeamNG logo. You can see it actually if I switch to, there we go. You can see it there. That's the logo. There, that's the logo. So, I hope you guys... This game lags like crazy in display capture, it's hilarious. Some games, I don't know why, they just don't record very well in display capture, which is why I record them in game capture rather than display. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Yeah, bottom right corner of my banner, click on the BeamNG logo and that'll take you to the page on the forum with all my mods. It's like a search engine basically that's been entered into it. Mad Chili mods. So anything that I make will be on that page on the forum. So if you want to download any of them, go to that page. If not, you know, if you just want to, download the individual one, you can go to that page as well, or you can go to the description below and there'll be a link to the actual mod page, obviously. And as always, if you want to download it inside the game itself, I might not be able to do this actually because my one, I already have them downloaded. So there you go. You can see, just search Mad. There's all my cars. You can see on here. This one has had a 4-star review. Thank you to the person who gave that. So I don't know. Apparently, it's going to have 2 downloads on here, despite the fact that I know it's had more than that because I can see it on my. That's download. I don't know. It's a bit old. I can see it on my. What's it called? I can see it on my page that it's had more than that. So whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. Bye bye.